Yes. Mm, I'm a chemical engineer by training. I'm waiting to graduate in December, but currently I'm helping out with the social corporate responsibility of a company called Equity Bank Group. So I work in the Equity Group Foundation.
Okay.
I mainly champion the education pillar. I train university students on professional development, careers, CV writing, and I also manage the internship application system.
Okay. And why did you participate in the
Oh, in
MPMS?
the past, yes. My idea, although it wasn't presented, I wanted to work on a project where I wanted to create something that could be a self-sustaining model. I've noticed that there's a very big challenge from where I come from. I was born and raised in a ghetto setup, so a lot of children from such areas don't have the right resources to go to school. So they don't have the right uniform, they don't have the right books, they don't have, or even enough books, or even like good quality uniform. Like they go in tattered clothes and stuff like that. So I wanted to start something that provides uniform to the very needy students in a school. Maybe not all of them, but like the really particular ones who don't have shoes or who are wearing like shorts with patches and stuff. Like at least wanted to start like 5 schools and then see how it works. Maybe can be something celebrated like a prize giving day or something. Yeah, but
And
then
then you grew up in the ghetto.
yes, my
What
mom.
what? How do I have to visualize that? I mean, is that
Oh, where have you been in Africa?
South Africa, Botswana?
Botswana. So like in the ghetto. No.
Is that the ghetto of a big city? Yeah, of Nairobi then.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
slum of Nairobi, which is living conditions are really bad. A lot of houses are made of iron iron sheets, or mud, or wood. The drainage system is bad. Like it's basically the place where the poor go to concentrate. But that's the really bad, places. But then there are other areas that are not so bad, but then are also not so good. There's high crime rates, high prostitution rate, high school dropout rate, high teen pregnancy rate. Like when I was finishing my primary school, I went to a public school, and I was actually able to finish because just at the point when I really needed money, the government introduced free primary education. So in the nick of time, so I was able to finish. But a lot of my girlfriends or the girls I was in the same class with, they got pregnant and they dropped out. And then the boys, those who were not able to afford to go to high school, they got into violence, robbing people and stuff. So some were shot, some were burned, some were beaten by the mobs and what.
Wow.
Yeah, so I went to high school on scholarship. I went through university on scholarship, and also loans. Just a bit of
How
surviving.
important was education in your life?
Oh wow, it was. A lot of things that I've been able to experience ever since I stepped into a high school are very very different from what I thought. They gave me a very different view of what I thought the world was. Because when I was in that school, the norm in my society was girls get pregnant, or if you don't get pregnant, you get married, or if you don't get married, you just end up in a very weird situation. So, like for instance, to live in a double-roomed house or a one-bedroomed house was considered a luxury. But once I joined high school and I interacted with other people, and I got to meet people who actually successful women, wealthy women who are working, they're not depending on their husbands or on men, women who are running their own multi-million companies and stuff. And I was like, yeah, this is possible. I know how to live this life. And then out here, like, okay, outside my home area and having interacted with people from university, like a one-bedroom house is the standard sort of house that a person should live in. So, like, my interaction with people got me to understand that really our life was here. When ideally the standard is here, like when those people who are living on, I wouldn't say $1 a day, but maybe like $2 a day or $3 a day. Yeah, something like that.
What is your dream?
Oh, I have a lot of dreams, but right now I wouldn't call it a dream. I'd call it a goal. My goal is to push my career to chartered level. Like I want to become a chartered engineer. Oh yeah, my background is engineering. I want to become a chartered engineer, but also I want to help the society because engineering is very introverted. Like it's me and my brain and designing and the laptop and all that, and maybe a plant or something. Because I've done chemical engineering, but I also want to help people because I was helped a lot. Like I'm where I am because of a lot of goodwill, from people. I could have fallen through the crack at so many points. So yeah, I'm seeing myself like maybe in 20, 30 years. Okay, maybe 20 years. I haven't projected 30 years. Maybe 20 years, like having a foundation like that has just started. Maybe 30 years something very established. But in 20 years, I'll definitely be a chartered engineer. Yeah.
Thank you.
You're
Fantastic.
welcome.